Yeah, this is just bad box art Mega Man 1. So I mean, we'll start here, I guess. It's known as Mega Man USA. And look, I love bad box art Mega Man. But that's the only change in this hack, is just the player sprite there. At least as far as I'm aware. Sure, the sprite looks good for what it is. Oh, the 1-up too. We'll get another closer look at one pretty soon. You know, if I die on the first platform again, then that's it. I do need to go to bed. But there's actually a strong chance I'll be able to stream again tomorrow, like, in the next, maybe 3 nights even, if I'm lucky. Sometimes they don't come down far enough. Now, I asked Lightning Hunter if he was available to watch me stream the ending of Soldier's Contingency 2.0 tonight. He didn't respond. He's probably busy. I know he's been really tired lately. He's had a lot going on in his work life. But I'll do it likely sometime this week, whether or not I hear back from him. Why is it that, like, I can only sometimes fall left on that? Now, if you really want a bad box art Mega Man experience, yeah, you could play Street Fighter Cross Tekken and buy the on-disc DLC, which caused much well-deserved controversy at the time. I thought it was well done, for what they did with him. But if you really want a good bad box art Mega Man experience, Mega Man 2.5D, which I really should, like, stream, honestly. I played it off stream, like, a while back. I would love to, like, showcase the special secret boss fight at the end of the game. The problem is the game's very buggy, and it will crash and reset and erase all your data if you don't save between stages. But I'm seriously considering streaming a full playthrough of that. And yes, I did cosplay as bad box art Mega Man. That is an emote of me. Which means that someone else uploaded it to Twitch and I just use it without even asking permission. Because that is me. I don't think I was ever asked permission to use it. Maybe I was. And it's like sometimes I'll ask permission from other channels to use their emotes and they don't give it to me. They're very nice and polite about it. I would love to use Happy Stone, but I was denied that one. That's the Stone Man emote from the Mega Man speedrunning Discord. I need to get away from this flea. No matter the cost. Believe it or not, I was actually asked repeatedly to play this hack. So I mean, really now I don't have any excuse. I literally have like almost nothing better to do. Like I could play some more of that Final Fantasy V hack actually. I'm just not gonna do it today because I'm gonna need a little bit extra time for that. FF5R-IC. Because, yeah, I mean, there is a job class, actually, that's very powerful against the Kraken boss fight that replaces the Carlobos boss fight near the beginning. Yeah, I'm not going to grab that. It's good. I don't like to go for the glitch. That ain't how I play. Yeah, maybe it was just taken directly from 2.5D, actually. It may be. I haven't confirmed that, so... You know, innocent until proven guilty and all that. But it really wouldn't surprise me. If I'm wrong, then I apologize, but I mean, like... It's the only change in this hack. And the guy who made it asked me repeatedly to play it, so... Okay, I mean... Good thing I like Mega Man 1. Well... The cool thing about bad box art Mega Man in 2.5D is like all the weapons are like shittier versions of themselves, or at least most of them. So it's like if you're gonna make a bad box art Mega Man, you should at least do that like for the weapons. Make the weapons crappier. Maybe he didn't, I just didn't notice, but that's not what I'm expecting going into this. And I mean, like, I don't know, maybe something could be done about the bosses. But definitely, like, the weapons. Like, hack the weapons if you're gonna hack the Mega Man player sprite. At least do that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, it really should. Like, why bother if you're not gonna do that? Maybe the author doesn't know what I'm talking about, but, like, make all the weapons weaker, crappier versions of themselves. And that would be hilarious. Maybe even, like, mess with the music a little bit, so it's, like, a little out of tune. Like, that'd be funny. Maybe even, like, the shot and explosion sound effects. Oops. I don't know why I waited so long for that second jump. Cause yeah, I like Bad Box Art Mega Man. I cosplayed as Bad Box Art Mega Man. I like Mega Man 1. It's a fine enough game. It's not my favorite, but you know, for a while, like I was going through a phase before I even started like streaming. Where I kept playing Mega Man 1 over and over again. Cause it's like the shortest one. If I just felt like playing some Mega Man, I would just play Mega Man 1 for a bit. So I could play more of, speaking of FF5R IC, I could be playing more FF6T IC. The problem is, we made it to the Vargas fight, and none of Sabin's blitzes worked. I don't think it's just my bad inputs, or even my controller this time. And I don't read Japanese well enough, so I don't know what I was doing wrong. Oops. So I had to abandon that, unfortunately. That's a real shame. At some point I expect I could pick it back up if I can figure out what to do. Maybe someone wants to tell me. I don't normally like being told what to do or having things spoiled for me, but sometimes you do have to make exceptions. You'll, I think, likely see more FF5R IC, perhaps even kind of soon. FF6T IC, I kind of hope, but it's hard for me to say how long that's going to be. Then, you've got that, and Solar's Contingency 2.0, of course I will defeat Kefka again very soon. That might happen before anything else. Now, with regards to that hack that, like, changes all the player sprites to, like, does all the swaps of, like, oh, look at that. I thought we'd get him in the lock, but it didn't work that time. Well, I guess we'll use the weapon instead. So yeah, the one that like switches Vargas with Sabin and like Siegfried with Cyan. Of course, as soon as I streamed that hack, then you know the creator was like, "Oh, I'm gonna do a bunch of other stuff with the hack and a bunch of other like characters, and I'm gonna actually redo the Cyan fight and make it an actual fight this time." It's like, of course he waits until after I play it to tell me that, but I may stream more of that. But like, here's the thing. I don't have a whole lot more, like, YouTube videos that I've prepared, like, for daily release. I don't have as much free time as I used to have. It's a miracle I'm even still doing this. So, like, I may release... Like, I've released a video of me playing that hack where, Vargas and Sabin were swapped. Then I did another stream where I streamed Vargas's scenario. And in that one... Siegfried and Cyan were swapped. But, I may or may not even release that. because a bunch of other stuff is like happening, and I may have to redo that because there's even more stuff that's gonna be added to that. So I may either like not release it at all, or because I don't have a whole lot of videos like prepared, I may release it and then like, you know, just delete it at some point once I likely have to end up redoing it. I think the author of that hack, Nico C1991, I think he also said he was gonna... I misunderstood him at first. He wants to change one of Vargas's blitzes, like the player Vargas, the one that replaces Sabin that you get to play as. He wants to give him like Blizzard Fist instead of Pummel or something. But he also wants to change, like, now of course I already played Sabin's scenario, Vargas' scenario, whatever. He wants to, oops. He wants to change the lock sprite, he wants to change the shadow sprite, he wants to redo the Cyan fight. Probably know he'll probably even do more. He's also got that FF6 to 4 hack, where he puts like Final Fantasy 4 characters in Final Fantasy 6. I'll try this once, and if I die I'm gonna use Magnet Beam. Oh boy. That was close, wasn't it? And in that one, I think he's still planning to, like... He put an Agrias sprite in place of Celeste as like a placeholder, but he wants to put Rosa there. I think he just hadn't quite decided... Either he didn't have a sprite ready yet, or he just hadn't quite decided, like, if he wants to change, like, her runic ability to something else. Ooh, that was worth it. Oh, that Agrias sprite looks pretty badass, honestly. I wish he would just keep that. If I get, like, it's FF6 to 4, I was like, who else are gonna make Rosa other than Celeste? Agrias is one of the coolest characters in any RPG. If I die once, I'll just use the weapon. He does get faster as the fight goes on. I don't think I knew that when I was a kid. Something I didn't even know, I think, until recently. Maybe a few years ago or something. So if you ever wonder why I always got hit later on, you thought you were kind of getting the rhythm or whatever, that's why. Oh wow, lucky jump. Where did he go? I was safe. I really don't remember how that's supposed to work, but it's stupid. I hate that room. always takes me a second to get into the rhythm of that. Like, I feel like I didn't used to have that much trouble with this. Believe it or not, the author of this hack was also, like, he asked me multiple times to play this. He was like, bro, just play it. Like, you know, like it's, like I'm obligated to play, like, every, this is, like, the most minor cosmetic hack I've probably ever played. But, like, and he's just like, just play it, like, as protest to Capcom for neglecting Mega Man for, like, 20 years. First of all, it wasn't 20 years, I think that's what he said. Secondly, I don't give a shit about Capcom. I don't even trust them to handle the Mega Man IP anymore. Mega Man's best left to the fans at this point. I've been saying that for years. Capcom stopped making Mega Man games because the fans make better games for free. Why would anyone pay for a Mega Man game? Like, think about it. Especially if you follow this channel. I didn't even like Mega Man 11, and I may have actually been overhyped for it. I thought I liked it at very first, and the more I played it, the more I disliked it. Yeah, this isn't Mega Man 2. Nothing you can do about that. Let's find to check. Is that a checkpoint? It's not. Damn it. Alright, well, you know what to do then. I like how he has a little pistol. And I wasted my Magnet Beam. I'm a little disappointed the Magnet Beam color palette didn't change. Like, yeah, I know it's not supposed to because it doesn't in vanilla, but it's like, you could have made that blue. Okay, what I will say though, the author, I don't even know if they like redid the 1-up sprites. Again, I don't know if they ripped this off of Mega Man 2.5D for like the player sprite. I'll leave that to the audience to make that determination if anyone wants to compare. Like, don't I have like a video on my channel? I know I have like at least one video of my channel of me playing Mega Man 2.5D. I played Sparkman stage, which was like the DLC update, like the free extra stage, which was like just outside the main game. It was like a bonus stage. I can't remember if I used bad box art Mega Man when I played that or not. And like, you know, I don't know if the 1-ups here were like edited by the artist or if they're again ripped off of 2.5D. And it may be that nothing was ripped off of 2.5D, but it's certainly worth a look, especially if the author is making such a big deal out of this. But like, what I have to at least give the author of this hack credit for, at the very least, like, they edited the color palettes for the weapons. So there's that. My bad. I do have lives, right? Oh god, I got a lot. Yeah, it may be, it may not be, but it's worth a look. That's all I'm saying. And, you know, like, I welcome and encourage people to recommend hacks for me. You know, I don't want to sound like too much of a jerk. Like, the first thing I have to say, though, is I have people that just never learn. Some people send me hacks, recommendations and stuff repeatedly, and I always respond with a link to a video of myself having played the hack on my YouTube channel. Why would anyone send me a link to a hack without checking my YouTube channel first to see if I've already played it? It's very easy. Just, you can do it faster than, you know, you send me like a link for recommendation. Go to my YouTube channel, search for the hack in my channel. You won't waste both of our time. Most of the time, people send me like, you know, a recommendation to play a hack, and it's a game I've already played. Like, just look, man. It's not even just one person that does that. It's like multiple. I do appreciate that, like, you know, they value either my opinion or entertainment value enough to want to see me play something. But it's like, yo, I play like everything I can, like at least when I have time. That sucked. Gets you to block. We'll try it once without the magnet beam. Okay. One more. This is just a stupid waste of time, honestly. But yeah, if someone recommends a hack to me, you know, that like I haven't played, then the next thing is, okay, but don't recommend a Kaizo hack. And some people just won't even listen to me, like, bro, just play a Kaizo hack. I'm just like, no, I can't stand watching people reset and die again and again and again. That's why I don't even like watching people stream speedruns. I don't understand why that's like the most popular thing to watch on Twitch. You want followers, fine, do speedruns, I guess. Sure, there's like large communities of people that'll want to like follow you and, you know, be in on the whatever. I'm just gonna use this, but I'm not gonna cheese it. That's sort of how I roll. I get it, like, you know, speedrunning is very hard, and, like, you know, it's, the dedication is, like, almost unmatched. You know, some games perhaps more than others, or whatever. I do think, like, too many people take it way too seriously, but that's their thing. You know, that's what's gonna make you good, fine. It's just, like, there's so much, like, you know, fan content out there. Like, find someone who you think is entertaining and watch like something new, you know? Out of respect for the people that actually want to make something out of this stuff. Like, I certainly respect a good ROM hacker more than a good speedrunner. Sorry. Yeah, maybe that shouldn't be taken too literally, but you know what I mean. Like, I just... You know, you want to watch someone speedrun something, fine, but like, you know, I can't stand just watching them like reset repeatedly on like, you know, the very first screen. If I'm watching a speedrun, yeah, I like watching like a good speedrun. I like watching like pre-recorded speedruns. That's great, that's amazing. But like, you know, like watching it live, like, you know, if they're resetting again and again, like, what I'll do is I'll watch someone speedrun, and I'll sit there and I'll watch until they're reset, and then, okay, I'm done. Like, I might watch a little bit more. Like, if they reset, like, once or twice, I'm done. I can't, like, life is too short. Like, I started, you know, kind of, streaming with, like, some, you know, Mega Man, like, Buster Only type, you know, meme category speedruns. Just because I knew I wanted to, like, play Mega Man, and I wanted to, you know, like, do it for an audience. And, you know, at that time I just didn't know what else to do. I knew about, like, ROM hacks and fan games and stuff. And it may have occurred to me that, no one wants to watch anyone play that stuff. And that's, by comparison, that is true. But, you know, it's thanks to, you know, my audience that I've been able to do this for many years now. And I got like 1,500 people that, you know, follow my YouTube channel. And like 465 people that follow me on Twitch. I'm making videos and releasing them every day for years at this point. Well, I don't expect I'll be able to do it daily for much longer. I only have like a few weeks left in the school year, like less than a month. And when that happens, I'll have like a good month and a half off. And it's a very busy time of the year with like family stuff or whatever. But I'll get to stream like, you know, just... Honestly, my streaming hasn't been all that disrupted compared to what I was expecting, like this school year, and that's fine, because that's a checkpoint. It's not to say it's not that it's going to be the same like every year. It's not a checkpoint? I thought, oh, you know what? It's not. For some reason I thought the checkpoint was right after Elect Man, but no. It's fine, I got lives. Cool if Cutman had like a secondary weakness, not that he really needs it. Also, there's a graphical glitch in his scissors, and I'm pretty sure it's exclusive to this hack. So, if the author wants to update this, look at what you did to Cutman's scissors on his head. When I was shooting him during his iframe animation, there was something glitched. I don't think that was vanilla, but it might be. I could have just not noticed it till now. Once he hits me once, I'll switch to a... Yeah. I just like, you know, Kaizo stuff just gives me like anxiety, man. And speedrunning, like, it's great. Like, you know, when you have a good run that you've been working on for like, you know, a week or weeks or whatever, and then it finally comes together and like you PB, that's a great feeling. But when you don't get that run, it feels like you wasted like your whole evening. And, you know, I reached a point in my life where like my time was too valuable for that. But who knows? If it weren't for ROM hacks, maybe I'd still be doing more speedruns. Like, there's definitely some categories I would revisit. I'm already hurt. Probably need a weapon. I got lives, so... And as for Mario World, like, you know, there's like some new hacks I kind of looked at briefly that, you know, they didn't really speak to me at first, and I could probably revisit those. I think right now, I should see what's new, because I haven't checked in at least a week or whatever. But if I'm going to play like Super Mario World again anytime soon, I might actually play that Mega Man 29th Anniversary hack some more. I could see myself maybe revisiting that. So some of the stages were getting kind of long, and it was getting kind of brutal at one point. But yeah, I could see myself, like, you know, picking that up again maybe. At some point, perhaps in the near future, unless something new comes out. There was a new Super Metroid hack coming out that I was working on. It was kind of short. I got pretty far into it. I haven't finished it yet. It's called Isolation. At least I think I'm far into it. Box art versus box art. This could be a really interesting fight if, like, you did, like, I wasn't sure if I won or if I lost. But, like, if the author of this hack, I think Bubblepunk is his name, if he actually... like, you know, made funny changes to the weapons or whatever, or even like the Buster Shot, and then, you know, if it affected what this boss did, that would be interesting. Yeah, but you do the time attacks, I don't know if anyone else knows this, like, so first of all, Kuja Killer, he's not just a very big deal in, like, the Mega Man 3, like, ROM hacking community. I think Mega Man ROM hacking in general. Like, people who hack, like, NES Mega Man games, they know who Kuja Killer is. And Kuja Killer is, like, one of my most, like, you know, devoted followers for years now. But he's a very big deal with Mega Man 3 ROM hacks, at least. And, he also, is a very big deal with regards to, like, doing time attack single stages in, like, Mega Man, what, 9, 10, and 11? Is that right? Like, Legacy Collections and Mega Man 11. So yeah, he's really, like, got those stages down. Like, I would say, what, Mega Man 9, 10, 11? Oh, mostly 10, 11? Okay. And again, for those who don't know, Kuja Killer and I each won a round in the Capcom Community Speedrun Contest for Mega Man 10, where I got the fastest time of everyone who participated in the Nitro Man stage, and Kuja Killer got the fastest time in the Chill Man stage. For that contest, they were like alternating between Xbox and PlayStation like every like 2 weeks at a time or something like that. And you couldn't win more than one round, so like, you know, I won in like each. There was like 4 rounds each for like PlayStation and Xbox. I won in like the 3rd round for Mega Man 10, and I got it when they did Nitro Man stage. I'm very proud of my run. If you look up like Mega Man 10 Capcom Community Speedrun Competition or whatever, you'll probably see the video. And it's like my run of Nitro Man stage, I think immediately followed by Kuja's run of Chill Man stage. So we each won like the 3rd round. You know what else is interesting? When Capcom had the challenge design contest for the Mega Man Legacy Collection for 3DS. You know, because the Mega Man Legacy Collection, for like what was it? It was yeah, like PS3 and let's just use this. Maybe Xbox 360. I don't know. Well, anyway, they released it later on for 3DS, and then when they released that, there was a competition beforehand for people to like add their own like little, like the time trials and that were just like kind of medleys of like whatever, I don't need that, of like, you know, just little segments of Mega Man 1 through 6 stages all kind of mishmashed together. So I entered the contest for that, and they accepted my submission. And it's in the game, actually, for Mega Man Legacy Collection for 3DS. I wanted to name it, like, Tom's Trial or something like that, but they renamed it to Terrifying Time Trial or something like that. I think it's, like, Amiibo exclusive or something. So if you're playing the Mega Man Legacy Collection for 3DS, you can play the challenge I designed. They trimmed out part of it, though. I think mine was, like, a little bit too long, so they trimmed out, like, a couple little segments I put in. But I was pretty proud of that. And you know who else has, I think, a stage in that also submitted, like a time trial or whatever? Squidman. You know, we raid Squidman's channel sometimes here, and, like, he's, I think, raided me in the past, too. Squidman and I, like, exchange, ROM hack and fan game recommendations with one another from time to time. And yeah, he's another one. He's definitely a friend of this channel. Aw, boo! This is unusual, huh? Yo, is this normal? Am I gonna actually regret not picking up that life? Why'd you purposely take the slower route just to show off? That's very badass that you did that. Maybe just to mess with people. That's pretty badass, I won't lie. I'll never forget, like, I won by 0.05 seconds. 0.05 seconds. It was like, you know, 5 microseconds that I won by in the Nitro Man round. I had a very close back and forth with another runner named Razorhawk. Sadly, he didn't win in round 4 either. He just had a lot of bad luck. But he and I were going back and forth. I played till like 1 a.m. the night before the deadline, before I finally PB'd and got ahead of him one last time. It was intense. I still have that trophy out. They sent like a Mega Man statue, like as an award. Oh my gosh. God, I hate this weapon. Really just use Buster against Gutsman. 5 lives? Yeah. I mean, I guess I should fill that. Oh, why not? Let's just end it, man. I'm probably gonna die anyway. I think like the rounds 1 and 2 for PlayStation. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, or not. I think round 1 was like Blade Man. Round 2 was Solar Man. I think it was like Blade Man, but I went out of town for that week, so I didn't really get to spend much time grinding that one out. Like I tried a little bit, but I didn't make it that far in that in round 1. That's fine. But Solar Man, I actually did, I think, a pretty good run of that stage, but I didn't really come that close to winning. But I was pretty proud of my Solar Man run. Of course, I didn't even bother in round 4 because I'd already won a statue and I needed to break at that point. You know what? Screw it. So yeah, Bubble Punk, if this is your own original creation, then yes, it's a very fine looking bad box art Mega Man USA sprite. But if you actually edit the weapons to be funny, and maybe the music as well, maybe make the bosses like somehow look a little more derpy, I would totally replay this hack. But for now, it's really just Mega Man 1, with like the most minor cosmetic hack out of any hack I've ever played. But at least it's a good character, a good design. Uh-oh, but how's the ending gonna look? One second difference, nice, nice. I remember my thumbs were so sore. I don't know if my controllers were ever the same after that either. Gotta hand it to the PS3 controllers though. They managed to win me that competition. I didn't think it was just like a regular old PS3 controller, but it was like, so I had 2 PS3 controllers, like, you know, official ones, whatever. They had 2 more that, like, were official, but they had, like, one was, like, orange chrome, and the other was, like, chrome. Like, I think I played with the orange one, maybe? Or maybe it was the chrome one. They were, like, colored solid, like, whatever. And they kind of wore out a little bit, like, from use, like, on the buttons and the D-pad. But, yeah, it's just regular old PlayStation 3 controller. So, yeah, you can look that up if you want. Wait, is there... I thought I saw a little graphical glitch there. Maybe it's the emulator, who knows. See, you could do something with this, too. At least change the face. You know what you can do? You can put, like, bad box art Mega Man's face on, like, Roll and Dr. Light. Like, just like the eyes and mouth or whatever. Maybe on some of the Robot Masters, too, just make him look like, I don't know. So think about it, I mean... If you do that, I'll play it again, just... My best... one other piece of advice, not my only piece of advice, because I've given a lot of them so far today. But another piece of advice I have for people is, please don't ask me to play your hack and then update it right away as soon as I'm done. If you know you're going to update it, then, you know, let me know when it's ready. But I don't like being given hacks that are kind of, like, still in process and not, like, knowing about it. Okay, I played your hack, so here's what I think about it. Oh, great, thanks. There's going to be an update coming in, like, 2 days. And it's just like, ugh. Life is short, man. I don't have that kind of time. If I'm streaming at all, it always comes at a price. Like, I should have been in bed, like, 45 minutes ago, but here I am, so... Anyway, that's probably where I'm headed next. But thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon, I guess.